Hello all, and welcome to the first reaction I'm recording on night stream. Uh, it's been a little bit, more than a little bit, since I last recorded the reaction. Uh, I mostly, with the exception of Ruby, which hasn't come out, the newest season is still not even remotely out yet, but we're inching there. Yes, I know about Ruby Kingdom. If you haven't seen my video on it, I talked about how it looked neat. I wasn't gonna do it, so I've seen some clips of it. I've heard they mismanaged it, uh, the release of it in some ways, but Shaft level quality, it's pretty good. Hold on. I normally don't eat on during a reaction, but it took a little bit longer to get ready than I thought, so I didn't have as much time. I even delayed in order to eat a chunk of it, so. Yeah. It's gonna, yeah, I have to be able to deal with that. But yeah, looks neat, especially now that it's out and I'm seeing clips and it looks really good. I'm not quite sure I agree with the tactic of making it release episode by episode, squeezing the first 3 seasons into 3 episodes. I'd have done two episodes, really, maybe 3 per season. You are re-abridging events, and actually, no, I definitely give Volume 3 episodes at minimum. 2 would be maybe 3, and 1 would be 2, because that's much lighter material. Sure, it was more episodes than the later 2 seasons, but they were all massively shorter in time, except for the beginning and finale, and even those weren't contesting-wise. And it just was a lot shorter overall, so you could easily condense that down to especially with, well, a more experienced writing, redoing things in a way that connects stuff. But that's just me. I've heard they cut out the John arc, which fair. I think it is ultimately important for the character who's in, for some two of the characters that are important to the show, but it's not like this is a mainline series. And well, I give uh some of the comics crap for that. They, from what I understand, mostly keep people in character, which the comics, or Magna, I say comics, but, well, no, that's the problem with the comics too, but I meant more of the Magna. The first Magna straight up gave the beat resident idiot scene to Ruby, of all people, which is just fantastic. You know, hey, how does this fundamental aspect of our world work? That's why the World of Remnant videos existed, because they couldn't fucking work those in. And that would be another thing. I would absolutely work at least some of that in. The World of Remnant stuff. I might be hearing wrong, though. It might have been more than just 3 season volume per episode. And most importantly, it's better than how they did the TV release of Ruby over there, because while it's true both cut, the difference is that one is a reimagining without that content that's cutting. The other is just cutting footage and negatively affecting the story. Honestly, if it wasn't for the fact I'm sure they were just so happy to have it on TV at all, they probably would have objected to that, or Japanese TV to be exact. Given the whole, at first, and that's one of those things Monte would have been happy to achieve. But yeah, here I am talking about Ruby. Well, I need to. But yeah, as I mentioned, I have YouTube now. It well, the model's good enough for streaming. Normally, I don't feel like it's really quite there for reactions at the moment. That might have something to do with if you go through the thumbnails of my videos. I'm sure you'll see a certain pattern. Face palms. I'm a, I'm a hand talker on top of everything else. Oh, well, that thing's shorter than I thought it would be. I thought it would be like, I thought it was like 40 minutes long. Yeah, this is going to be a short one, even when everybody shows up. Oop. Oh, wow. That's never happened before. Give me a moment. Uh, just some background stuff. Partially stuff I do to help, you know, smooth over streaming it. Okay, let's see. That was weird. Must just be a result of right, me changing a background thing. Hmm. I still need to do a little more. There we go. Let's get that. There we go. Better orientated. Yeah, that was take this longer. I'm already aware of some of the things. I just straight up had to unsub from Nintendo's channel to get stop getting that shit in my face. Uh, but there are certain things I am very motivated to react to, just so I can talk about it on video. Well, we are here. Might as well get to it. But I probably did that out. I suppose it wasn't many. Oh.
in a desperate attempt to survive. Both beast and man have more in common.
Wow, okay, that did not work right. Okay, I'm gonna turn this. Boo boo boo. There we go, that's much better. Yeah. Monster Hunter Rise thing. Yeah, I saw a little bit of it. I've never played the Monster Hunter series. It's always looks super interesting, but I know I think I played a demo for one of them on my 3DS. That was fun, but it was very short-lived. So. It always looked like a super fun series, so. But, yeah, like I said, never really got into it. But yeah, I do VTubing now. Like I said, I already said that part, but like, I don't have one of the hand rigs. It's a 3D model, so once I'm at a point where I can spare that, and I feel it's important enough, I will likely get one. But until then, yeah. Normally, I would refer to a lot of things to watch, like when I started doing these live streamed reactions, but this one felt like it, given how it's relative to the content I make. Beating, I had to get it out quickly. Yeah. But yeah, outside of that, most of the other, again, outside Ruby, I will prefer just the marathon stuff. Do a bunch of it all at once. So, oh, a free update for the people who do it. So that's good. I was assuming it was just pure DLC, but that's good for the people. Like I said, I don't have much investment in this one. But, there's one I'm absolutely invested in, and another reason why I think getting the hand thing is probably going to be a while. Because even when I replace my gaming mouse, that needs to be replaced. So I have an actual functional one again. Yeah, Sunbreak. I thought it was something else. I guess not.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's Nintendo Direct Mini.
Yeah, it's not Nintendo's own stuff, but they're partners. But they're still a thing I've been talking about constantly in regards to the Switch. And yeah, and I'd heard it was coming to a different thing, so that's also coming here. Who's happy?
Machine life forms have overwhelmed the planet, causing the collapse of civilization and forcing humans to take refuge on the moon.
Okay. No, shit.
Now, with an android squad called Yorha, the humans are prepared to stand against these
machine
life form invaders.
That's. I had no idea the humans were alive in Nier. I thought they were all dead. I'm familiar with the story of Nier 1. I'm not going to go into spoilers, but that very much led me to believe that there ain't none around. But they still are?
Machine life forms in conflict with androids.
Machine life forms. Ah, Nier. Oh my. Ah, yes. Too booty.
This version of the award-winning Nier Automata comes with previously released content, including additional modes and costumes. New costumes exclusive to the Nintendo Switch version will also be available at launch. Reclaim Earth in Nier Automata.
Yes, I'm more than familiar with that terminology for the character.
Begin today on Nintendo eShop.
I'm not railing against fan service, but even I have to admit some appreciation. Especially when the creator's just honest about it. What is this?
Get ready to immerse yourself in surreal riddles and a chilling story in this modern take on puzzle adventure games.
Puzzle adventure game, eh? They're neat. I'm enjoying the retro look of it at points. Most of it's not retro, but it looks like there's a little bit.
The Laser Eyes, launching first for consoles on Nintendo Switch next year.
And the lace. Alright, that's certainly a name. But
Familiar
yeah.
faces are making a splash in these games.
Bomberman. Ah, yeah. Like, I've never been a big Bomberman person.
This time, a bombastic new mode called Castle Mode enters the fray.
It's
Up to 15 players must blast their way to
it's alright. I've been thinking of giving a major try to the campaigned games, like the ones from Nintendo 64, that does do a little more than just this. But then again, I've never really played a version with internet or friends. Ah ha ha ha! I saw this mention of this, and I am hype. So the question is, do you have the GameCube game in there? Because that's the only Battle Network game I've ever played. The GameCube game, where it's a platformer.
The full collection will also be digitally available as Volume 1 and Volume 2, each sold separately.
Actually, hold on, wait, what? Oh my god, I thought that was a shit post by someone.
10 Mega Man Battle Network games originally released on the Game Boy
Yeah, okay, this is just a game.
system.
Yeah, these are just the Game Boy Advance games. I mean, it's still something hype, but I was kind of hoping for...
Pac-Man World is coming soon.
Why this game of all games?
Rescue them. He sets off for
I mean, I enjoyed playing as a kid, but still.
trounce enemies with pack dots. The rev roll, the butt bounce.
Wait, actually, did I play this game as a kid? I thought I did, but now I'm starting to think this is a different game.
You'll explore all sorts of zany levels. Save the Pac-Man in Pac-Man World Repack.
Yeah, I'm starting to think this might be a different game than I was thinking. I thought that...
Two unlikely friends.
Huh.
One incredible journey.
Still, I thought that was a shitpost. I didn't think any Pac-Man game would get something like that. It was...
Snowy wilderness.
Actually, I said Pokemon, but...
In
Okay, this is very pretty.
this emotional
Oh, I love shit like this.
These unlikely friends must coordinate
Oh, this is gonna hurt me if whatever it is. I just know it.
puzzles and navigate through the frigid wilds. Blanc is a completely text-free story with local and online co-op.
Yeah, that is. Ooh, that looks fun, but also, that looks like it's going to have some emotional pain.
In Blanc,
Good.
launching as a console
But yeah.
exclusive on Nintendo Switch February
I
2020.
still haven't had any money to buy the games that I've wanted to buy,
A swashbuckling adventure returns.
and I've had to buy other shit like a replacement for my gaming controller.
Everything is in my blood, like adrenaline.
I originally only needed to buy a replacement for.
I've been in enough scraps to fill a dozen scrapbooks.
Right, yeah,
Stories about ships,
Monkey Island.
fights, love, treasure, betrayal, and root beer. But how about one that has all of the above? My name is Guybrush Threepwood, and this is a story about the time I finally found the secret of Monkey Island.
Oh my god. Yes, I've heard about this new one made by the guy who made the originals, I think. That is super duper interesting.
Guybrush Threepwood.
I've only ever played through completion one of these games, or to finish one of these games. The first one. The HD5 first one. But, I still have so much fond memories from the little bits I played of the Telltale games, the one for the PS2. God, that is just... This one I don't think I'd get for Switch just because it's a point and click and it feels right that it's played on computer. Return to Monkey... Oh god, that look of that. Like I said, I've only played the first game. But I am already... And that wasn't in my childhood. That was fairly late in my life, I don't think. It was probably, what, 5-6 years ago? But I'm suddenly hit with a dose of solid fucking nostalgia just for that. By the way, that playing the second game is coming on. Cause I actually own that, and I've been putting it off for that reason. It's on my 360. I do not have that hooked up. I have other things prioritized.
You'll initiate a turn-based battle when you encounter an enemy. Before we begin, here's something you ought to know. You can
Oh, Luma rabbits.
as much as you'd like within
Rabbits.
the character's range before using their weapon. Pretty neat, huh? Let's start with Mario.
I have no idea what difference is from the original because I've only remember seeing the original trailer, but I just know it was fun. I just know one guy who's going to be annoyed because this just means more people are going to be asking him to add the stuff from this into his story. He hates the rabbits.
And now, disruptor time. By using a dash first.
Lots of people do, but apparently this series redeemed them.
With that,
I completely avoided everything rabbit related, so I've never had that hatred that a lot of people have apparently for him.
that concludes his turn. Last but not least, Rabbit Rosalina.
But I just gotta give Reds that a lot of people hate rabbits. This made it enjoyable for a lot of people, and also
Okay, our turn's
also
over.
giving the
And now,
Mario characters guns and having it work.
And you might be safe. If you don't, it won't be pretty.
Oh, okay, those are Shy Guy rabbits. It took me so long to get it because they're closer ragged.
And if you chuck it over,
Rabbit Babum.
boom! That'll do it.
Were Lumas and Starbits part of the
Victory.
last game?
Assemble your team and navigate around the battlefield.
I mean, it certainly looks fun as shit.
And he's joining the team?
Oh, like this is the first time this has happened.
Onto the Nintendo Switch system October 20th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop. Check out Ubisoft's special showcase.
Bowser joins the good guys to take on the bad guy. It's fairly routine at this point. So, yeah,
We hope you're looking forward to the chaotic adventures of Mario and the Rabbids. Let's take a look at more headlines.
yeah, there's all the Mega Man stuff I want to get, and of course the Zelda stuff. God, the Zelda stuff.
Nintendo Switch. During a storm, young alchemist Noah crash lands in ancient.
The good news is I should eventually be able to the point where I can actually start saving up money again. Various shit just happened.
Lurking around every corner. String together combos and perform powerful elemental attacks to defeat foes. Little Noah, Scion of Paradise,
Huh.
launches on Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, I got nothing on this game. It looks alright, just I'm not making any connections.
All aboard! In the management sim Railgrade, you'll build railway systems to efficiently transport cargo and help restore economic prosperity to an industrial colony. Complete various tasks to prepare each shipment before it's delivered to its destination.
Okay, so at first thought I was like, oh, is it post-apocalyptic train sim? It's not, but damn, that's an idea I suddenly want.
And how to transport cargo from point A to point B.
I admittedly, this is appealing. I wouldn't pay a lot for it, but it looks appealing.
Aspiring game creator Kenta in a hand-drawn adventure to save the world in his latest creation, The Legend of Right.
Oh,
In Kenta's notebook, this RPG
I like
has
this.
200 pages where you
Oh, I really like this.
solve puzzles and even consult your handy calculator. Discover a new way to play every time you turn the page.
Oh, that is nice.
The Legend of Right unfolds onto Nintendo Switch August 18th.
Oh, that is nice. I like
On
this.
Nintendo eShop.
Yeah, no, that one's definitely interesting. Oh,
Sonic's latest action adventure.
This.
On the vibrant Starfall Island, home to a mysterious
I wouldn't say I'm the biggest Sonic fan. I have been meaning to get around to doing that streaming the games.
taking full advantage
But
of Sonic's speedy
a bunch of the games that I do own, and I have played at the childhood, but it's
lock on.
definitely not a fundamental big part. And especially, I do not have much experience with a lot of the more modern Sonic games outside of watching
With good
the
time,
complete disaster that is
enemy
06.
attacks.
Just fucking goddamn.
To bolster Sonic's arsenal.
I just know Forces has absolutely had its issues.
You can also enter
Mania didn't,
its own
and this
cyber
is I don't know.
challenges
I
as
can't. I know Origin, despite being made by the guys who made
keys to progress.
Mania, had issues too. So that one's not on them. They didn't have time. The time got fucking rushed and straight off told, no, we don't want you fixing it. Keep working on the fix it. So
To Nintendo Switch this holiday.
yeah, there's zero hype there because even if I was a big Sonic fan, it wouldn't be like
Disney and Pixar
with
friends.
Sonic's Legacy.
Dream
Was
about
it the amount of
once
these?
an idyllic land where Disney and Pixar characters lived in harmony until the forgetting turned this dream into a nightmare. Now, It's up to you to
Ah,
help
yes.
iconic residents recover their lost memories and reveal the secrets that
More,
bring the magic back to Dreamlight Valley in this mesmerizing life simulation adventure.
Ah!
Explore this land's many diverse realms.
Well, admittedly, that's neat, especially since I was on a big Disney hook recently. Outhouse for the win. Fuck Disney for that, by the way.
And adventures to complete. Help them out by exploring, giving them gifts, and performing other fun activities.
It does look a little fun. I wouldn't exactly spend a lot on it, but it looks a little fun.
Disney Dreamlight Valley launches on Nintendo Switch.
Of course, the fact it's not a Nintendo game means it'll actually go on sale a lot more often, and oftentimes cheaper.
Take these adventures with you on the go.
But yeah.
Live Alive is coming alive on July 27th.
Ugh. Fuck yeah, that game. God, that's... I only had the vague awareness that this is a praised RPG. Then I saw the trailer for it on one of these, and I'm like, God, I want it. So, it's not priority. Not a priority. Hell, I've got a somewhat booked schedule for games to stream me. As it is, but... I mean... Okay, this looks alright, but at the same time, I'd rather just play Harvest... Not Harvest Moon, but... Yeah, even the older Harvest Moon games, Stardew Valley, Ruin Factory. There are a billion games that do this, and I'm not a Doraemon fan, so... I'm sure this is going to be very big in Japan now. Or it was, if it hasn't. What the fuck? Okay, I've heard of Minecraft Dungeons. I didn't know about this. This is the first time I'm hearing about this fucking shit. Nothing of interest. Look, I like Minecraft. I'm not, no. Oh. God. Okay. I don't know what it is about this particular theme song above any other that is pure nostalgia. Well, no, there's also two Xanarkin, but every time I hear this tune, I get brought back. Being a kid and playing Dragon Warrior and not getting very far because it was a game that required way too much grinding and did not have enough to actually engage me, to playing Dragon Warrior Monsters 1 and 2. God, that was my childhood. I streamed that. By the way, Dragon Warrior Monsters 1. This looks cool, though. Fucking great. That looks like something I'd want. Yeah. I recognize, yeah, some of these particular games. I guess they're coming. Fire Emblem's Free Warrior... Free Houses, something something. No Man's Sky. And I was one of the people who defended No Man's Sky even when it came out, because... Yeah, I've got nothing. Plus, it's a cloud version, so fuck that noise. I don't know about anything about this game, and again, it's a fucking cloud version. Like I said with goddamn fucking Kingdom Hearts, I ain't doing cloud versions of anything. That's an awful way to primarily own something. Oh, now this one is definitely a thing I'm probably gonna nab. Though, very low priority. I have played this series before. But I played both games.
Let's get started, you monster.
The companion collection, oh my god. Yeah, I'm a very big fan of Portal. I own most of the games on GameCube, but I'd love to have it on the Switch, and that's actually one I'd be perfectly willing to pay twice for. It's a good... those games are so fucking good, especially if they also both include the developer commentary mode. I love that mode. I mean, now hey, here's another game that would be better than Doraemon. But again, not a priority. It's interesting looking. But like the Mega Man games definitely hold seniority over it. Ooh.
Quietus.
Season of Death called Quietus. That is.
Life is threatened. Find a way to
And of course, it's weeby as fuck.
from wreaking havoc on your home.
Not that I don't appreciate the style. I am a Final Fantasy fan, so.
The fate of the village depends
Yeah.
on you.
And especially a fan of something coming up.
New life in
I thought I saw it, or I think I remember seeing that name somewhere. I just had no contest text for it. I didn't even see register the name, just the HLA.
Take a look.
Mission start.
Here it is. The thing I knew about, but goddamn its priority.
I'm Morgana, reigning
Oh.
heir of the Phantom Thieves Apart.
Yeah, for some reason I thought Morgana was an actual cat.
Bringing along an
Not,
ultra
well,
top
I know
secret
she's not exactly a cat, but I was expecting her to look like a cat.
You're ready.
Oh, apparently she does sometimes look like a cat. Oh, that soundtrack! Oh, fucking goddamn, yes. I have been fucking going on about this.
That's not all.
And, oh,
Let's keep the ball
this
rolling
has been
with
the
content.
thing I'm most demanding for on the Switch. Oh, hey, Teddy. Uh,
Check this out.
okay, this one, no. Look, if you like it, but I have seen a full, play of it, and I am just, by certain stuff of it, straight up. This, on the other hand, I have not seen any Let's Play for this, so if there's anything that disquiets me, like Golden. So, for people who are fans of Golden, I am happy for them.
On Nintendo Switch.
And no mention of cloud bullshit.
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct Mini Partner Showcase.
Okay, yeah, see, that's the thing I want to talk about. I have been. Yeah. I have been going on and off about how that series needed to come to Switch. You already have Strikers on here. Why the fuck is the main game not the fuck on here? It took Atlas way too fucking long. Thank God it's finally here. Yeah, I am hype as fuck to play and stream P5 Royal. I have heard about the Persona 4 series for a year. I watched someone do 4, and there's so much good shit in 4. If it wasn't for so much bad shit in 4, to quote the streamer I was watching, it's such a perfect way of saying it. I'm absolutely using it because it does sum up my feelings too. There are two. It's like there are two, and only two, writers for Persona 4. Golden, specifically. Though I think some of it, too, was the original. The good writer, and the bad writer. And the good writer is so goddamn good, but the bad writer keeps fucking shoving his plays. And most of it is tied heavily to the goddamn Golden Week and, for Golden only post content that just doesn't mix well. I don't like some of it. Flat out, there's a lot of it that's just a little weird, a little dumb, a little just not good. One scene in particular that just straight up killed my interest in even paying for it just so I can benefit from the improved grinding ability. Like, if I ever play that game, it's gonna be the classic version, not the Golden, just because of how bad that scene really was. Well, it's not on its own. It's bad though, but also as a straw that broke the camel's back. I have no context for anything like that existing in 5 though, Royal or otherwise. Royal's got its own hickeys here and there. Hickeys, you get my point. You know what I mean. Its issues here and there, from what I understand. So those ones are at least more mixed. And free. I just got nothing on free, but but that doesn't mean I don't fucking love the system and the ideas behind this shit. And like that, 4's got so much good for it. So if you can look past the stuff, it's a great game. But the social link system, it's one of the best ideas out there for really having your party members each be a character you grow alongside. Giving the player specifically a lot of time they can use to get to know, and some of it they have to use to get to know and befriend the other members of their party. Providing mechanical benefits for those who aren't normally interested in the story stuff to pull them in, and providing story just great expansions of their stories as people mature or struggle with their issues. Just Kanji, so good. It's so good. And 5 has it handled a somewhat different way, but so good. Yeah, when I talk about host game, what they did Mambo of Kanji, or true ending bullshit in this case. What they did Mambo Kanji, but that one. Oh. Seriously though, the characters are so good and are wise, and Protestant 5 just does that and so good. So I am absolutely ecstatic. At still below getting the Zelda games, but like I said, nothing happens. I should have the money to acquire Breath of the Wild, and from there, I will. As long as I'm not in the middle of something else I've been waiting for a long time to do, I will start that shit up. Because at the moment, I've got a list of things. I've got a yearly Halloween game that always takes precedence once Halloween hits. Halloween's nowhere near right now, but it will be. But I am moving soon. I'm gonna be without internet for a while. So it will be sooner, eventually, for me. I've got a couple things that kept getting interrupted that would have been done a while ago if it wasn't for fucking technical issues. Various other shit. But, yeah. If you want to see, like I said, for anybody on the YouTube side of things, if you want to see me do these games, go to my other YouTube. Go to go to my Twitch down below. I stream a lot. I enjoy it. And I enjoy it having anybody from over here, over there. I say this while on said Twitch. Yeah. But yeah. So I knew that big thing was coming, but I really wanted to talk about it because holy shit, I am hype. I am made of hype. The only time I've been more hyped for a game than this was Fallout 4. And I can already feel some people going, oh no, like, I haven't played it yet. And and every time I've watched a Let's Play of it, I've gone, I think I'll really like this. There are definitely elements I'm not happy with that I would prefer modding away. But there are also elements that probably live up to what I was hyped about, so. For years and years and years, I couldn't play modded Fallout at all, and I would stare on at these really cool mods that I wish I could engage with. The settlement building, especially, or the modular shit, or weapons and armor. God, that sounded so cool. I really wish I could play with it. And then, boom, Fallout 4. And those parts look every bit as fun as I thought they would be, so. Who knows if I'll live up to that, if that hype will live up or not, but. Anyways. it's about time we here, for those who well, actually, by the time this is fully uploaded to YouTube, I might not have much time left for streaming, but still, like that, if you're interested in watching me do stuff. I've done the Shovel Knight game. I've done all. Well, no, I've streamed 3 of the 4. No, 2 of the 4 campaigns. I wanted to stream 3 of them, but I ended up just playing it on my own because I'd already played through most of it on my 3DS before that broke, and then when I rebought it for this thing, I just beat it. For some reason, I thought I did. No, but no, I only did the King of Cards and Spectre Knight. Warning, there's some sound issues with Spectre Knight's opening. I didn't realize until afterwards. But yeah, outside of it,